I'm Gus Bader. I've been involved with the hunt from its beginning. I've been a sponsor and a participant, sometimes landowner, sometimes hunter, but never a guide. Prior to the cell phone era, I had to dig deep to find out who to call and how to find about it. And I got connected with, God bless his soul now, Marv. And I called him up and I said, Marv, I own the only gun company in Kansas, and I'm not involved in this hunt. How come? And he says, well, I didn't know about you. I didn't contact you, and we had Beretta as a sponsor, but if anything changes, you'll be the first to hear. I don't remember if it was 1 year or 2 years later. He walks into my booth at the SHOT Show and he says, hey, Beretta made a decision that they don't want to sponsor regional events anymore, only national events, and you're in if you want in. Of course, I started looking at myself and say, what did I do? How big is this deal? But long story short is, as I got involved, I think it was either the third or fourth year of the hunt that started. And I've been involved with it ever since. I've had both my boys here at different times in the hunt. I had some friends, I had some guests, I had a lot of people. Last year and this year I had 3 generations. I had myself, my boys, and my grandson. And this year my grandson got his first turkey at the age of 9. So conservation works. Being from the firearms industry, you think you know a lot about the hunting part and stuff, but you're always involved or thinking about want to conserve resource. But you really don't know what you don't know. You don't know until you get involved and see what the government, the conservation, the NGOs, and even farmers and people do to conserve and promote the resource. To me, it was just a growth period, if you will, over the years, naturally building friends and resources and knowing about these region of the hunt. The hunt that attracted hunters, sponsors, supporters from all across the country. And obviously we must be doing something right because several of them come back and repeat, et cetera. I'm sure economically, socially, geographically, it has been very good for the region. And that's what you hunt, what you hold these things for. You hope that they help. And I could use myself as an example. Over the years, I've been coming here for so long. I'm now, have friends, a landowner, and looking for more growth for the area. 2 guys come to mind. Ron Rogers, who I became friends with, who was my first guide, shared with me over the years how the turkeys were transplanted into this area and what it took and how it took place and where they were released and all that. I felt that was a good, memorable character. But really, the person that has been a unique person that I got to know and meet in the hunt is probably Gene White. Gene is always happy, go lucky, unfazed. But at the end of the day, he's an enigma, because he's the town attorney, the town prosecutor, the county judge. He's everything. He's judge, jury, and executioner. In 30 years, I've had 2 guides. Being just with 2 guides, you develop that very close-knit relationship, their family, et cetera. As a matter of fact, I didn't stay at a hotel last night, and I stayed with Ron at his cabin. And so that's the relationship that you build over the years. I've seen their kids grow, go to college, graduate, get a job, and they've seen my kids grow. We exchange a lot of stories, and as well as we exchange a lot of variety growth that I bring down and they send home with me. I'm sure everybody knows that there was a break, especially during COVID and stuff like that, and it's putting it back together, and it's growing, and it's you always have things thrown your way, whether it's now the resource is not as healthy as it has been in 10, 15 years ago, or whether the rules and regulations of the Wildlife and Parks Department kind of limits us to have an unresident tags, if you will. The challenges are always how you meet them, how you face them, how you grow, but I think the One Shot is on a track to be as big as it has ever been, if that's where we want to take it.